Our project was on improving patient safety through a postoperative debriefing initiative. These are all our team members, some important members from peri-op services, nursing staff, some of our residents, including Goldie and Tony, and this was done under the guidance and with the help of Dr. Harrop and Dr. Sharon. So to begin, basically, many of us would agree that successful surgery requires the concerted efforts of not only the surgeons, but essentially every single member of the OR team, including nurses, techs, anesthesiologists, to really optimize patient safety. Although a formal timeout process has been ubiquitously adopted at the start of each surgical case, and Jefferson is no exception to that, a standardized debriefing session is rarely performed. We thought that debriefing really has the potential of bridging gaps between the experiences of the staff, experiencing adverse events, for example, and determining how those events can be avoided in the future. It also allows everyone to optimize learning and performance, improve communication, and empower every single member of the OR team to foster an environment focused on patient safety. This is a poster that all of us are very familiar with. It's in every single OR at Jefferson, and although nursing staff perform the sign-in portion of this, and the residents and surgeons perform the timeout, a section that's often ignored is the team debrief section. And this is really, I think, a loss because it has the potential of improving efficiency in the OR and just improving communication among everyone with the goal of improving patient safety in mind. For this project, we introduced OR staff to a debrief model and enlisted neurosurgery residents to lead the initiative in neurosurgical cases at the time of wound closure during the months of April and May. And really, we chose wound closure because this is when the case is winding down and there's more time for discussion and review of the case. Study participants included neurosurgery residents, NPs, anesthesia, nursing circulators and techs, and prior to and after the debrief, an anonymous survey was conducted regarding impact on interprofessional skills, patient safety, and OR efficiency. We used the SHARP debrief model, which is a validated 5-step feedback tool for surgery that has been shown to significantly improve quality of debriefings and had a high level of satisfaction among users. Basically, every member of the OR team would set learning objectives at the beginning of the case and discuss how did the case go, address any concerns, and review learning points from the case. Finally, there would be a review of the case and discussion of how we can improve future cases, future similar cases as well. Our results showed that prior to the initiative, most participants mentioned that they either very rarely or even never performed an OR debriefs, which was an expected finding. Through feedback, we found certain barriers to performing the debriefs, including just the residents or surgeons forgetting to initiate the debrief, staff members kind of dispersing in other rooms where they are needed before the end of the case, the surgeon or resident leaving the room for whatever reason, and kind of the team changing during the course of surgery, quick closure and emergence, and finally, something that was very common was that performing the debrief is just not part of our routine. It's not customary. And so oftentimes it would be just forgotten. Post-initiative survey results revealed that 80% of participants then regularly started participating in OR debriefs. 60% noted improved communication among the OR team as a whole. And all participants strongly agreed that debriefing was a valuable tool with the potential for improving operative skills, interpersonal communication, and efficiency. Things that we wanted to look at for kind of pursuing this project further next year would be how to further engage stakeholders. This could be done through meetings and emails, for example, and kind of to try to improve compliance with debriefing, because we do think that it is a very valuable tool for everyone. We were also discussing extending this to other departments, for example, by creating a video to share our overarching message to different teams. Also, something that was kind of a challenge was figuring out a good tool to measure the impact of postoperative debriefs. So that can be done through staff satisfaction, as you saw, through surveys, measuring frequency of debriefs by, for example, recording an epic. But something that Dr. Sharon and Dice had already been working on was installing door sensors to determine, for example, number of times the circulators would leave the room for additional missing equipment. And that could be kind of a measure to see how efficient the OR was with trays, for example. So in conclusion, debriefing is potentially a valuable tool that could lead to the improvement of operative skills among residents and surgeons, interpersonal communication, and OR efficiency. All right, that's it.